bosses, it's your girl Jonell. So just want to give like a quick week recap. So started off, as you guys can see, I went to a Bravo TV screening for Real Girlfriends in Paris, which was epic. It was really cool. It was my first time going to a screening, so I had fun. It was an experience. Anyway, also I had 3 meetings this week on top of my regular 9 to 5. My regular 9 to 5, I work in a call center, so I had to train people. And let me tell y'all, I've been training people for a year now, so add that to the resume. But I've been training people for a year. I was really resistant to the job and really resistant to the skill set that I had. I was just like, whatever. Like, I really wasn't processing that my higher ups really saw something in me. And now I've been processing and just reflecting on a lot of things. And after having a conversation with my supervisor yesterday, she was like, you are good at what you do. Like, don't resist, don't sleep on your talents. And I was like, you know what? Let me nurture these relationships. Let me really step into what I'm supposed to be doing. So at some point, maybe I will be in a leadership role there. There's so many different options, so many different things opening up in our department. So that was a great conversation. Definitely motivated me to want to do more, do better, that kind of thing. My first meeting was with a woman that I think I talked to you guys briefly about. I had an interview to work with her. We're actually just nurturing our friendship and figuring out what's going to work for us in the future as far as working together. But it's really been cool getting to know her. My second meeting was with my girl boss friends. I definitely have mentioned them before in a previous YouTube video. We met through a company called Work You, and we were in a subscription service to just learn so much more about business. And in that process, we've made a real sisterhood, and we had a meeting this week of just meeting of the minds, of just us calling each other, talking about, what we're going through in business, what we're going through in life. Not that any of it is bad. It was just, us catching up, us just being like, yo, we really have come a long way. So every time I talk to them, I feel so much better. Like, weight is lifted off of my shoulders. It's always a great time when I meet with the ladies, so shout out to them. And my third meeting was with someone I call my cousin because I actually grew up with her, and she basically was just talking to me about some different opportunities to find other streams of income because she's doing things in real estate. I just wanted to pick her brain and just see, what my options were. Get her take on her experience because she's someone who's in the trenches with it right now. So it was a great conversation. Our conversation was almost 2 hours long, and I was like, this was super helpful because not only did I call her and say, you're my mentor, right? I'm literally sitting here waiting for this car to move because it's loud. All right, back. Sis left and she was jamming to Sean Kingston. Anyway, so yeah, I called my cousin. I was like, yo, you're my mentor, right? And she was like, I got you. Whatever you need, whatever questions you have, feel free. The floor is yours. So that meant a lot to me because, there's a lot of people who are doing great things, who are leveling up in their life, and they don't want to share any information. It's like a competition or something, and it's really not the case. I just genuinely wanted to know, like, what the experience was, or just to find out if something was for me, because a lot of things that we do cost money, and you don't want to start something or go down a journey and end up not liking it, and you've wasted thousands of dollars. Like, I don't want to be that person. I just want to know what it is, what's going on, and how things work, and what are different options within certain things that I may be interested in. Because like I said, she's into real estate. She's a real estate agent, and I didn't realize that there were so many different subsidiaries that can be a part of that, or that a real estate agent can do more than one thing, which is, I guess, I don't know why I guess I just never thought of it or processed the thought of maybe a real estate agent being a broker, or being a, what is it called? An inspection person, or being a loan signing agent, or being someone who does appraisals. I just never really thought about it. So now, I'm looking into those different things. So now I had the conversation, and I'm learning about the different job options, or streams options, as the key word is here. Now I have to look into those different things and see where I can get in and fit in, because it was a story that I shared with her about me working at a nursing home before I got to the call center that I'm at now. Working at the nursing home, and yearly they give us letters about pensions and Social Security, and just different information about future planning, whether it's life insurance. They were just, informing us what life would look like for us in the future, as we get older, which I thought was a great thing. It's better to be informed than not. And so we get this letter, and it's showing us, telling us the ages that we would be able to retire. And so, me being the youngest in the room, people were getting 65, 70. Get my paper, and it says 80 years old. I looked at that piece of paper, and y'all, when I tell you, my jaw was on the floor. And another thing that, you going through life, you don't think about what age you're going to really retire, or you're thinking that the current age, which is 65, that it's just going to stay at that age. And that really is not the case. It's really not the case. And when I tell y'all, when I saw 80, I was like, oh, heck no. I'm not trying to be here scrapping for pennies. And as I told my cousin, getting paid air, your girl ain't trying to be working there until I was 80 years old. And it just really triggered something in me. And I was like, I have to get my business together. I have to figure out my options. I have to hit the ground running. And I was like, I'm going to try everything. I'm going to try every option. I'm going to try whatever I can do, whatever I can make, whatever I can sell, whatever I can invest in, whatever lesson I got to learn. Your girl was ready. And so since then, I believe that was in 2019, your girl has been trying to figure it out. I've been trying everything. So, with the world of business is forever changing and evolving. So today I may be interested in one thing, and then I may have to pivot. So I'm learning the ins and outs of all the things business right now, and I'm ready and willing to pivot in every ounce of the word, because you have to be able to adapt in this world. You have to be able to move with the times. Technology is always evolving. Social media is always evolving. It's always something different. And that's where I'm at. I'm in transition of just learning everything. Focused on my YouTube channel, focused on TikTok, focused on learning as much as I can and bettering my business. The back end stuff is super important, and entrepreneurs don't always talk about that stuff, about the back end. They just want to show you the highlight reel of what things are going to look like once you have money, but they don't really talk about what you are going through while you're in the trenches. The good, the bad, the ugly, the days you want to quit, the days you want to be like, this ain't it no more. So I hope that you get that piece from me. And not to deter you from entrepreneurship, I just want you guys to know that everything is not always glitz and glam. Everything is not what it's cracked up to be. Like, entrepreneurship is hard, but then doing entrepreneurship while working a 9-to-5, while trying to nurture your friendships and relationships and family, it's a lot, and it can be draining, but I promise you guys, it is so worth the work, so worth the sacrifice, that I'm even more motivated now than I think I've ever been. So I hope this conversation does help you guys, help you figure out, whatever your next steps may be. At this point in time, the way that life is, the way that America is running, it is not always going to be, easy. And with inflation and COVID and all these different things going on, you have to find other streams of income. And not saying that entrepreneurship is your goal, but always having that extra stream so that you're not strapped for money. If there's a rainy day, if there's a natural disaster, if you lose your job, you need to have a safety net in a way so that you are covered in all aspects of the word. It's hard out here. Like, even with me having my 9-to-5, my business is not, making that much money now. I get clients here and there, but it's not consistent, and that is what I'm working towards. So I just want you guys to know that you just gotta keep pushing and keep going forward, because the work that you're doing now is just gonna set you up for a better future. So just keep going. I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening. I hope this helps someone, and I'll talk to you guys later. Just also remember that you are the CEO of your life, and it's time to boss up, y'all. Let's get it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.